So this might be the shortest live stream ever. It was just something that was on my mind that I wanted to speak on. The universe is one. I think most people have heard about that. The universe is one. All is one. And I believe that. I look at the universe as one big human body. And if you look at the universe, you look at the human body, you see a lot of similarities. In our bodies, we develop sometimes cancer cells. Depending on what we ingest, we can develop cancer. And or we'll ingest a virus or some type of germ, some type of bug, something foreign that will make us sick. Even if our own cells turn on us, our bodies will fight back. Our body has a built-in immune system. Now, where the immune system came from, we don't know. All we know is that we got it. Where red blood cells came from that help to heal wounds, we don't know. All we know is that we got it. On this earth, people have ingested a bunch of poison. All of us have, all our life, ingesting backwardness and accepting backwardness as the norm. Backwardness for human beings, going against our nature to the point where we don't even behave or function as efficiently as wild animals. And at that point, it's an embarrassment. It's shameful. It's an outrage. It should be looked at as sinful and a disgrace. So we have crazy people in the world, sick people, delusional people, brainwashed people who are now dangerous because they've digested a bunch of propaganda, lies, and backwardness. So quite naturally, there are going to be people who are going to call it out. Eventually, just like our immune system will attack an illness, a virus, or whatever. This pushback against dog culture, I view it as a natural process. It's a natural process, something that was bound to happen and something that no doubt started as soon as dog culture itself started, in whatever form that was. I can guarantee, I've said this before, that there was a portion of society that didn't like dogs. Always have been. But they kept it to themselves. So kudos to the internet. It really made it a lot easier for us to talk about a lot of different things. And that simple communication using human language, something that dogs can't do, actually amounted to real resistance against a real problem, a real sickness. The Ohio media, Columbus Dispatch, and it was also shared by the Cincinnati Enquirer and another media outlet out of Akron. We watched them go against the grain like we haven't seen from any other media outlet for the most part. Prior to these documentaries, the pushback against dog culture was minimal, if not non-existent. And now we're starting to see media change. Why? They're getting in line to fight the illness, the backwardness, the sickness. And I don't understand why the rulers of this world would try to condition people to be backwards anyway, knowing that this would naturally happen. That doing so, brainwashing people to be backwards and degenerate, something other than what they're naturally designed to be, that would eventually cause them to rebel. And it would crush, it would destroy whatever type of world you were trying to create by making them backwards. So real smart, elite, whoever that may be, whoever's behind dog culture, you can rest assured they're at the very top of the pyramid. They're at the very top of the pyramid. So there's always been one thing that they've never been able to stop, and that is narratives that permeate through the general population. When the masses of people are on the same page and are on code, you can't destroy that. That's going to live on forever. So, dog culture criticism, y'all should get used to it. Get used to it. The media, I believe other media outlets are also going to look at these documentaries as a very good look. Have any of you ever had more respect for a media outlet? I mean, those videos, the 2 videos that I shared, easily the #1 videos I've ever seen from any media outlet regarding the dog topic. All because they're getting in line with how they're naturally supposed to be. Defensive of their life and the life of their family, their neighbors. Finally, you're starting to do what all other living creatures do. Make their life and their kids' life as priority over their own. In nature, I don't care if you're talking about wild animals or insects. The parents will sacrifice themselves for their young. And they definitely will never bring predators, especially predators that they've noticed have a itch to attack their young. Those always make for lifelong enemies in nature. So bringing these mutts into our society is the highest form of backwardness. We are here for the pushback. DCK, shout out to all of you able to join me for this brief live stream. And I hope you can join me on the next as we continue with this crusade.